Have you ever woken up with a solution to a problem that seemed utterly unsolvable just hours before? Or perhaps you've experienced that eerie moment when a dream felt so real, so packed with bizarre information that it left you wondering all day, what was your mind even trying to do? For centuries, we've dismissed dreams as meaningless neurological static, the brain's random screensaver before it shuts down for the night. But what if the truth is the complete opposite? What if that chaotic, nightly theater inside your head is actually a secret, high-level training ground, a hidden workshop where your brain is organizing memories, solving complex puzzles, and even boosting your intelligence, all while you're blissfully asleep? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on one of the greatest mysteries of the human mind. We are decoding your dreams, and by the end of this journey, you will never see a night of sleep as mere rest again. You'll see it as your most powerful tool for cognitive enhancement. Let's start with a fundamental shift in perspective. When you fall asleep, your brain doesn't just power down like a computer. Instead, it shifts into a different, incredibly active mode. Scientists have discovered that during the REM stage of sleep, the phase most associated with vivid dreaming, your brain is buzzing with electrical activity, almost as if you were wide awake. But here's the twist. The part of your brain responsible for logical, linear thinking, the prefrontal cortex, is essentially offline. This creates the perfect environment for freewheeling, unconventional connections. Without your inner critic censoring every thought, your mind can link distant ideas, fuse unrelated memories, and explore creative solutions it would never dare to consider in the light of day. Your dreaming brain is a brilliant, unfiltered innovator. This leads us to the first incredible mechanism: memory consolidation and replay. Imagine your brain from the day is a messy desk cluttered with facts, conversations, and sensory inputs. During deep sleep and dreaming, your brain gets to work filing everything away. But it doesn't just store memories, it actively replays and strengthens them. Studies on mice show that the neural pathways activated while learning a new maze are replayed at high speed during sleep, cementing the skill. This is why sleeping on it after studying for an exam or practicing a musical instrument is not just an old wives' tale. It's a neurologically proven method to move information from the temporary holding room of your short-term memory into the permanent library of your long-term knowledge. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools hidden within your dreams: creative problem solving. History is filled with breakthroughs that literally came to people in their sleep. The chemist Auguste Kekule discovered the ring-shaped structure of the benzene molecule after dreaming of a snake biting its own tail. Paul McCartney famously composed the entire melody for Yesterday in a dream. How does this happen? When your logical mind is dormant, your associative brain takes over. It can connect problem A from your work with a seemingly unrelated image B from a childhood memory, creating a novel solution, C, that your conscious mind would have never engineered. Your dreaming brain is a brilliant, unfiltered innovator. But what about those stressful, anxious-filled dreams? Surely they can't be helpful, right? Well, prepare for a paradigm shift. Emotional regulation is a primary function of your dream world. While you sleep, your brain processes the emotional charge of the day's events, especially the negative ones. It's like a psychological therapy session held each night in the theater of your mind. By re-experiencing stressful emotions in the safe, virtual reality of a dream, your brain helps to strip away their sharp, painful edges. This is why you often wake up feeling more at peace with a problem that seemed overwhelming the night before. Your brain has been diligently detoxifying your emotional baggage. This brings us to a fascinating concept: threat simulation theory. Our ancient ancestors didn't have to worry about inboxes or deadlines, but they did have to worry about predators and rival tribes. Some researchers propose that dreams evolved as a safe, virtual reality simulator to practice dealing with threats. Dreaming about being chased, facing a fear, or navigating a dangerous landscape might be your brain's ancient, hardwired way of running drills. It's keeping your fight-or-flight reflexes sharp and your problem-solving instincts honed for potential real-world challenges, all while you're blissfully asleep. Let's dive into the symbolism. Why are dreams so weird and symbolic? Why not just straightforward narratives? The answer lies in how our brains process information. Your mind thinks in patterns, metaphors, and sensory impressions, not just words. When it's trying to work through a complex issue, like a conflict with a friend or a career dilemma, it doesn't dream a PowerPoint presentation. It uses a cast of characters and symbols that represent the core emotions and dynamics at play. That dream about being lost in a giant unfamiliar house? It might be your mind's way of processing feelings of uncertainty or exploring unfamiliar aspects of your own psyche. The symbolism is the language your unconscious mind uses to communicate. Now, for a truly mind-bending fact, not everyone dreams in color. About 12% of people dream exclusively in black and white. Interestingly, this number was much lower before the advent of color television. This suggests that our waking environment and the media we consume can directly influence the palette of our dream world. It's a stunning example of how permeable the boundary is between our waking and sleeping realities. Your brain is constantly absorbing and remixing the ingredients of your daily life to construct your unique, personal dreamscapes.
Here's a habit that can supercharge this process: dream incubation. This is the active practice of planting a seed in your mind before you sleep with the intention of dreaming about a specific problem or question. How do you do it? Simply spend a few minutes before bed focusing intently on the challenge you want to solve. Write it down, visualize it, then as you drift off, give yourself the clear suggestion: tonight, I will dream of a solution to X. While it doesn't work with the precision of a microwave, setting this intention primes your subconscious to prioritize that information during its nightly data sorting session, dramatically increasing the odds you'll wake up with a fresh perspective. Of course, to harness any of this, you need to remember your dreams. This is where dream recall comes in. The most powerful tool for this is keeping a dream journal. Place a notebook and pen right by your bed. The very first moment you wake up, even if it's in the middle of the night, stay perfectly still. Don't open your eyes or move your body. Just linger in that hazy post-dream state and try to grasp the last fading images or feelings. Then immediately write down everything you can, even if it's just a single nonsensical sentence. This act tells your brain this information is important, and over time, your dream recall will improve exponentially. Now, let's connect this to your physical well-being. The quality of your dreams is deeply tied to your sleep hygiene. That means the environment and routines you create around sleep. A dark, cool, and quiet room is essential, but even more critical is avoiding blue light from screens for at least an hour before bed. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, and it can disrupt your entry into the deep, restorative REM sleep where the most vivid and beneficial dreaming occurs. Think of it as giving your brain a clean, quiet workshop instead of a chaotic strobe-lit nightclub. What you eat also plays a surprising role. Certain foods and supplements can influence dream vividness and lucidity. For example, vitamin B6, found in foods like fish, poultry, and chickpeas, is involved in the production of neurotransmitters and has been linked to more vivid and memorable dreams. Some people also report more lucid dreams after taking supplements like choline or galantamium. It's a fascinating frontier in nutritional neuroscience, suggesting that we can, to some degree, curate our dream experiences through our diet. This brings us to the ultimate dream hack: lucid dreaming. This is the state of being aware that you are dreaming while you are still in the dream. Once you become lucid, you can often take control of the narrative, fly, explore impossible landscapes, or directly confront dream characters. How do you achieve it? Reality checks are key. Throughout your day, get into the habit of asking yourself, am I dreaming? And try to push your finger through your opposite palm or look at a clock twice. This habit will eventually carry over into your dreams, and when your finger goes through your hand or the clock melts, you'll have your aha moment. It's the peak of conscious collaboration with your unconscious mind. But what if your dreams are haunted by recurring nightmares? This is your mind's way of shouting that there's an unresolved issue it needs to process. The key is not to run from them, but to engage with them safely. A technique called imagery rehearsal therapy is highly effective. When you're awake and calm, write down the nightmare. Then rewrite the ending, make it positive, empowering, or simply less frightening. Visualize this new ending in detail. By repeatedly rehearsing this new script, you are reprogramming the dream narrative, teaching your brain a new, less terrifying way to process that underlying anxiety. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Dreaming is essentially your brain's default mode network in overdrive. This is the network that is active when you're not focused on the outside world, when you're daydreaming or letting your mind wander. It's crucial for self-reflection, constructing your sense of self, and weaving your personal narrative. During dreams, this system is integrating your daily experiences into the larger story of who you are. It's what helps you make sense of your life, connecting your past, present, and potential futures into a coherent whole. Finally, consider this. Your dreams are a direct line to your inner genius. They are a reflection of your brain's innate, round-the-clock drive to learn, adapt, and grow. By respecting your sleep, paying attention to your dreams, and engaging with them, you are not being self-indulgent. You are actively participating in your own cognitive and emotional evolution. You are tapping into a wellspring of creativity, problem-solving prowess, and emotional resilience that has been built into you over millions of years of evolution. The most brilliant consultant you could ever hire works for free every single night inside your own head. So, the next time your head hits the pillow, remember this. You are not going offline. You are logging into your mind's most advanced operating system. You are entering a secret laboratory where intelligence is boosted, memories are forged, and creativity is unleashed. Don't just see sleep as a necessity. See it as an opportunity. An opportunity to work with your hidden self, to decode the messages from your unconscious, and to wake up every single day literally smarter, more creative, and more emotionally balanced than you were the day before. The key to unlocking your potential has been with you all along, waiting for you to close your eyes. All you have to do is pay attention. Subscribe to Fact, Spark, Wave for more mind-blowing facts and daily motivation.